That was my Halloween costume from about 2 years ago. I never thought it'd be a precursor to the film I just watched for the first time today. What's going on, guys? Welcome to 31 Days of Horror. I am Morgan Film Fan. Let's jump into some scares. This is the Winchester, which was released in, I believe, 2016, if I'm not mistaken. 2018. I have to correct myself. This stars Helen Mirren and Jason Clarke, which actually I didn't even know that Jason Clarke was in this film. When I started watching it, I'm like, that's Jason Clarke. And then I looked it up and like, yeah, that's definitely Jason Clarke from The Terminator and from a bunch of other things. But how I discovered this film is Helen Mirren being in it and giving one hell of a performance. So what we got going on is Jason Clarke's character. He's a doctor. He plays a doctor named Dr. Eric Price. Basically, he's had a tragedy in his life, and he was with this woman named Ruby, and him and her were dipping into, substances, let's just say. Like, he's a practitioner, he's a doctor, basically, and he's called upon by this woman named Sarah Winchester. And Sarah Winchester basically owned, like, she lost her husband, she lost her son as well, or I think it was son, and she now inherits 51% of this man's business, kind of thing. And she's inherited like a huge amount of money, and she's able to buy this mansion pretty much. And she calls upon this doctor to basically she's a hermit, but she takes it upon this specific doctor named Eric Price, played by Jason Clarke, to come evaluate and check upon her mental state, like stability, kind of thing. And she allows him to live in the mansion, and she allows him to study her mental stability, kind of thing. And he does, but this woman basically believes that she is cursed. She's very heavy on the fact that she's cursed. She's cursed by, like, she sees ghosts, she sees visions, and Eric Price's character is sent in there to check if she's like stable enough to basically own half of this mansion and the money that she's inherited and whatnot. And then we get into like a bit of if anybody knows the film The Others, we get into that kind of story, like you know who are ghosts and who are still alive, kind of thing. Who's alive, who are ghosts. Like it gets very without giving too many spoilers away, obviously. It gets into that kind of territory, and you also follow this woman named Marriott, and she has a little son named Henry, and you're throughout the whole picture wondering if they're dead or alive, kind of thing. Henry is a little like 8-year-old, 10-year-old kid, something along those lines, and a whole bunch of times he'll like attempt suicide by putting like a bag over his head and putting a noose around his neck and just jumping, or just jumping to his death in general, like jumping out a window or something like that. And there's one scene in particular where Eric Price saves him by like running up to him and like catching the kid, and every time he does, like, he has these like whitish grayish eyes, and the woman Sarah Winchester believes that this this is a ghost kind of thing, like, and she's so convinced that that there's ghosts in her mansion, and that her mansion is haunted, and this is apparently based or inspired by actual events. Now I don't know how true that is, but apparently this is based on a mansion that's one of the most haunted mansions in America. But this is a very smart film. I really enjoyed the supernatural elements to it. There's a scene where Henry becomes possessed by some ghost or something like that, and he's wielding a rifle or a shotgun or something like that, and he's firing at Sarah Winchester on the other side of this wall, pretty much. Like half of a wall kind of thing, like going down the stairs, and Sarah Winchester is on the stairs, and Henry is on the other side of the room, and he's firing at this woman, and she's like, and it's so tense. It's so like this film, for like a haunting plot kind of thing, is such a good tense story, and it's so well directed in that like the jump scares are not corny or cheesy. Like they utilize the jump scares and the subject matter, or the tenseness, or whatever you want to call it, very, very well, in my opinion. So Helen Mirren does amazing, obviously, and it asks a lot of questions, and it plays around with the subject matter in a very intelligent way, in my opinion. So I really enjoyed The Winchester. It has a lot of rewatch value. I very much enjoyed it. So that's what I got on The Winchester 2018, starring Helen Mirren. Subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you'd like to listen to my voice, or if you like my film reviews. I'll be back with lots more. There's lots on the channel already, and we are almost done with 31 Days of Horror. We're pretty much going to go to some older films. We're talking like 50s kind of thing, for the last like two, I would say. 70s and 50s. But like I said, there's lots on the channel. Check them out if you'd like, and subscribe if you like, and I will chat soon. So take it easy and cheers.